All right, we made it to Tuesday again. Welcome, everybody. I have to set something up, but we are here. Busy weeks, busy weeks. I don't know if there's a lot going on, but as you can see, I finally got my stuff back up. Thanks to the kind assassin, my backdrop is done. It's a little bit different, but pretty much the same. So that's good. Now we wait. What's going on? Respawning. What is up? I hope you had a good week. I'm sure you're just as busy as the rest of us. It's been hectic. If you were kind of following my videos, you would have seen like the first one from last week. I didn't have anything back here. And then another one, I've had a couple of things. Then another one, I added like Halloween stuff. And I finally got the posters up and the lights back up. So I'm set. But I'm always looking forward to 7 p.m. every Tuesday because this is fun. And then back to work in the morning. But yeah, I'm doing. Oh, what the hell is in this gummy? Oh, this one I think has peppers in it. What the heck? Sorry. I don't know what the hell I'm eating. You don't know how far in advance I watch the videos. Have you finished season 1? I have not. The only show that I'm watching that I'm a week behind Patreon is Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Since I've been watching that for like 3 years or something, or 2 years. So that one, if you see like episode 6 on YouTube, that means episode 7 is on Patreon. The Good Place and Cowboy Bebop and One Punch Man, it's the same. When I watch it, I post it on Patreon like that day, and then I put it on YouTube the following morning. So I have not watched the finale yet, but I'm looking forward to it because the last episode was so, like, it was good. I know I wrote, it felt to me like filler, not in a bad way. It was just like its own, it was kind of like, to me, a bottle episode, just not a bottle episode. And from the comments, it sounds like in like future seasons or future episodes, this episode will like make more sense. Because I do have a lot of questions. There's a lot of fishy stuff going on. True is here. What is going on, True? How are you? How was work today for everyone? Yesterday was super, super busy. Today was just busy. Tomorrow, if I didn't get inventory in, would have been quick, but I'm kind of glad I got the inventory in. Repeatedly says, haven't read the comments. Yeah, it's because, I mean, obviously everyone who's watched the series already knows what happens. I don't know what happens yet. So if I watch something and I'm like, and I'm not talking about The Good Place, I'm just making up a situation. I watch an episode of something and I'm like, this part doesn't make sense. I don't get it. Some people will yell at me like, oh my God, like it makes total sense. But like, they're kind of sometimes stuck in the world where, yeah, you've already watched the entire series. Like, you know what happens. You know that this will make sense in like a year or in 5 episodes. I don't know that yet. So with this episode, no one was like mean or anything. I just felt like it was, to me, in a show that's so good, the weakest episode so far, meaning I didn't take away anything new from it. And I just have more questions to ask. It wasn't a bad episode. It was a very good episode. It's just like, that was how I felt. And a lot of people in the comments were just telling me how, yeah, it'll make sense soon. Because I'm kind of sure a lot of the questions that I have, it might get answered next episode for all I know. Like, I'm not, this is a rhetorical question. Like, I'm not asking for an answer, but the things for me that I've said like the past 3 weeks that are fishy to me is how Jason died at the exact same time that John Yu's heart was so slow that they thought he died. But then Eleanor and Eleanor died at the exact same time in the exact same place. And that's really, really specific, right? To say these things happened and they may not be coincidences, right? They're like really specific. But then have an episode where there's one person in the medium place, like in the history of the world, there's only one person there. Like that is fishy to me as well. So that's why, even though to me it didn't like advance the story, because it was just we were introduced to the medium place and introduced to who lived there and how she got there. I feel like it was there to make us ask questions because, yeah, I'm definitely sure at some point they're going to say, oh, there are more than one medium places or something like that. So, oh, Mindy was hilarious. It's funny. The whole thing with the points, like it's just a lot of things. And I'm sure they do it on purpose and they're not plot holes. Like I'm not saying they're plot holes. It's just, I'm expecting something to happen where it's explained. The one thing, since you weren't in the comments, this was another question I had. At the end of the last episode, episode 12, the Mindy one, the judge said, like, it doesn't matter how good Eleanor has been in the good place, right? She was a bad person. She deserves to be in the bad place, right? So it doesn't matter how many points she racks up. She goes to the bad place. He said he's very by the book, very by the rules. Like, that's what he said. But in the same episode, he was going to send Chidi and Tahani to the bad place because he said that they were harboring her, which is a contradiction of his principles because they deserve to be in the good place. If it doesn't matter what Eleanor does in the good place, she goes to the bad place, then it shouldn't matter what they do, Tahani and Chidi do in the good place. They should stay because those were his rules. What happens in the good place doesn't matter. You can't get better, which means you should not be able to get worse. I mean, I understand, like, I don't even know if it's possible to kill somebody in the good place, but that would be drastic. But Tahani was just really friends and supported Eleanor, and Chidi did what he did in life, tried to make people better. So there's got to be something. Repeatedly says, I get where he's coming from, though. I mean, to me, it would have made more sense or wouldn't have been fishy if he didn't then say he was going to send 2 good people to the bad place, because he just kind of contradicted his own rules, which again, I'm sure we're going to figure a lot out next episode, and I can't wait for that. I absolutely, like, that's what I was saying also. I'm set to watch the finale on Monday of next week, usually like Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday. But if I find extra time this week, because I have to watch One Punch Man maybe tomorrow, so Wednesday, if I find time on Thursday, maybe I watch the finale of A Good Place, and then Friday or Saturday I watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine. But I can't wait. This show is so good. Repeater says, it's like harboring a runaway. You know they don't belong there and trying to cover it up. Same thing as lying and not doing the right thing, like they should be there for. No, like, I understand that. Like, you're making sense, but that's not what the judge is saying. The judge told us it does not matter what Eleanor does, no matter how good she is, she can't stay. Because those are the rules. You can't change your place. So that means the opposite should also be true. That just because they did something to help, it shouldn't affect their place, because that's what they did on Earth says, I belong in the good place. But like, I'm not arguing with you. I'm just going by like specifics on what the judge like literally kind of said to us. Maori is back. What game are you playing? I saw you have Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, I think. No, that's somebody else. You're playing Marvel Rivals, right? And I see you changed your YouTube at. Right now you're Prod Maori. Predecessor. Repeatedly says, I mean, it's the whole holding people to higher expectations kind of thing. Yeah, I mean, trust me, I 100% understand what you're saying. What you're saying is logical. But the judge repeatedly said in the episode he's very by the book. Like, there are rules. This is a rule. That is a rule, right? I think he said that like literally, I am very by the book or something like that. So just going like judging off what he said, he was not very flexible. So just in the sense of the story, it would have made sense to me if he were flexible for Eleanor, then okay, now I see why you want to send them maybe to the bad place, like threaten them. But it's good. Mari said, very fun MOBA. I don't know what MOBA means. But do you change your name? No, that's there's three people, you, Optimistic, and Con Artist. Like you three, I think I have all of you either on YouTube to watch you game or on I know I have Con Artist on PlayStation, but I was just confusing you. No, it's Optimistic. They change because their YouTube ad is Optimistic and then 2 letters. It used to be Optimistic, I think, VR, but now that they're playing Marvel Rivals, it's Optimistic MR, I think, or something. So, sorry, I was just confusing. So you're playing Predecessor. I'm still playing Assassin's Creed Shadows and Ghost of Yotei, and I haven't played Borderlands in a while, but Coral Island has been taking up a lot of our time. It's so fun just to run around and build stuff. I'm in like my 2nd year and I finally kind of started a farm, meaning crops, like a legitimate one, not just planting shit all over the place. And then I built my first like little area. It's a little barbecue area, like a camp. So that's fun. But I'm almost done with the Shadows DLC. I think I have to eliminate like 2 more people and I'm done. So once I'm done with Shadows, I could kind of put that away because everything else is like side stuff. I could just do it whenever I want. Then I could concentrate more on Yotei and Borderlands. But then I think in 2 weeks, Assassin's Creed Mirage is dropping free DLC. Then I'm going to play that. But we haven't live streamed in a while. Again, we've been busy and I finally got certain things connected and found. So, maybe I'll go live at some point. Don't know. True Seattleite is probably playing Palia right now. It's 7:15, so it's almost the Boomhauer hour. And I'm surprised we don't got Shira or Kira on at the moment. But we'll see. Matthias is probably sleeping. And then directly after this live stream, I'm going to make some dinner because we were playing video games pretty much since I got home from work. So I have to make dinner after this. Oh, my neck. Yeah. Right now, I just have some gummies here to hold me down. Repeatedly respawning if you are still on. I don't remember if I asked you last week. I probably did and I forgot. I believe you said you play video games. Which are you playing right now? True, did you notice? The Kind Assassin and I moved Doctor Strange from here to here. It was reverse. This was Doctor Strange. Now this is Andor. Unfortunately, with the chat on the freaking screen, you can't really see Andor, so that stinks. but I just like that. And then I have Gumby and Pokey. I think for my reaction videos, I'm going to pose them in different positions every video. Oh, I got to sneeze so bad right now. Woo! Bless me. Oh my God. Excuse me, excuse me. I can't believe it's November already. It's out of control. And I'm chomping. Oh, I freaking love peach rings. They're so good. Oh, man. Last gummy. This one, I think, is supposed to be a skull. Just gotta cover my eye. All right. My candy should hold me down for the hour. Oh, shoot. Okay, good. I thought something happened. Ray, what is going on? Welcome, welcome. How is it out in New York right now? Did you vote for the mayor? I think the one that we all wanted to win won. Doing good. Doing pretty damn good. She made it. Thank you, thank you. I think Bin Dong is supposed to hop on. At least he told me he was. The kind assassin is sneaking around in here. Doing work, maybe playing Coral Island again. Mamdani Day. Hopefully that is... What were we saying, TKA? Hopefully that opens the floodgates. I think that's what we were saying. We shall see. Oh, man. That's a big first step. And I believe Prop 50 is passing, which is also good. So 2 for 2. Floodgates. I wonder if I should make my chat box smaller so it doesn't go up the whole screen. I don't know. Or we get another backlash like after Obama. I mean, you would hope that this is what would spark people to realize things get worse than just someone wearing a tan suit. Thanks, Obama. Oh, man. Yeah, maybe I will do that. Maybe I'll move the chat down a little bit. Always messing with stuff, ain't I? Always messing with stuff. I can move this like down there. And then maybe move... Oh, crap. Hit the wrong button. Then maybe move this to like there. Or something. I feel like I at least want people to see Andor's face, right? I think that's good. I should ask my dad to see if he voted. I'm sure he did. The Kind Assassin. All right, everyone in here, The Kind Assassin needs a new show to watch, which means something for herself. Any recommendations? Well, I don't remember. I don't think I asked you this. I don't even remember, to be honest. I know you like it, right? Are you going to watch Welcome to Derry? Or whatever that's called? Damn, I haven't had sour candy in so long, and I feel like it's already hurting my teeth. She does like Stephen King. Oh, man. That's crazy. Mm. Yeah, I think I'm done with sour candy. Well, yeah, sour candy. I could eat gummy bears, but damn, the ones with the sugar hurt. Is it a limited series? The way things go now, I highly doubt it. Everything just go, except for Disney, they just cancel stuff. Let's see. Welcome to Derry. Is it limited series? It says no. Welcome to Derry is not a limited series. It's planned as a multi-season show with the creators having a 3-season arc in mind, each set in a different time period. 1908, 1935, and 1962. Season 1 takes place in 1962. So you're telling me they're going backwards? Season 1 is going to be closer to the movies than season 3? That's crazy. Well, the good thing with this show is probably after you watch season 1, you won't have to watch season 2 for another 2 years because you know it's not coming out next year. Or like highly unlikely that it will. Oh man. Friggin' sugar. What they need to put out for you is that Sim Filtro season 2. No, wrong name. Sim Filtro. Let's see what they say about a season 2. All right. So far, there's no. Where am I? I don't see anything. I'll have to do this. The American title. Hashtag no filter season 2. I don't. Damn, there's not even articles on this. Oh, here's one. Renewed or canceled? It's not been renewed, but it hasn't been canceled either. Boom Howard's here. Bin Dong is also here. Santa Claus, Santa Dong, welcome. Boom says, we've been watching the best worst show and been enjoying it. Is it cake? That's right. You were talking about that last week. And hello. Con Artist is here too. What's up, buddy? Con Artist, you're playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, right? The best worst show is it cake? It's funny. Well, it's not. I mean, this happens all the time. Something goes viral on social media and then they make a movie or a show about it. But I remember Is It Cake was just people who were good bakers would just bake. And now it's a show. Do you like it? I was thinking about getting it because it's a open world RPG, but if it's not a shooter, I don't like playing first person. Like I have Indiana Jones, the one that came out for PlayStation and Xbox, and it looks really fun. But playing with the whip in first person, I don't know why they did that. Kind of sad. I thought you were talking about two different shows. Connor said, I like the first one and I like the second one so far. I'll see. There's a lot of games that we have. Like Hell Is Us just came out. I'm not going to buy it now, but I'll probably eventually try it. Then there's Where Winds Meet is coming out. There's a lot of games. Boom says, did y'all see The Long Walk? That one, no. I have to download or I have to watch. We want to watch. What's that one kind assassin? Is it called Monsters? Where the kids all disappear or something? But that one I know we want to watch. The Long Walk is another one. That one's crazy. I wonder if that one was inspired by Squid Games, because isn't the premise of that a whole bunch of people go on a walk, like a hike, and if they stop or if they go under a certain speed, they get shot? Sounds crazy. But then I don't remember if I said this on last week's stream. I haven't done a movie reaction in a while, and I think the next one I'm going to do is K-pop Demon Hunters, because I've been hearing, I know it came out in like July. Well, and I only know because I hear a lot of people talking about it and I see it everywhere. So I figured, why not give it a try? Weapons, that's it. Yeah, we got to watch Weapons. Great movie. Which one is Weapons great or is Weapons is? Bring Her Back on HBO. Got to write these down. Let's see, HBO, Bring Her Back. Who is in this? Oh, that's not what I want. This one is an Australian horror film, so Bring Her Back is a movie. After finding their father, who has been undergoing treatment for cancer, dead in the shower, 17-year-old Andy and his sight-impaired stepsister Piper are sent to live with Laura, an eccentric former counselor. All right, that sounds nuts. Yeah, that one's a movie. And then, yeah, so there's Weapons and The Long Walk. But, yeah, K-pop Demon Hunters. I'm going to check it out. I got to write these down. Oh, Lordy. All right, I'll put them in our notes. Where is our notes? That's this. Let's see. I think I was supposed to have a list. Damn, well, we have a lot of lists. A target list from 2022. Jesus. All right, I'll just add a new one. This is Kareem. This is shows / movies. We have Weapons. We have Bring Her Back. We have, what was the other one that Boom says? Long Walk. All right, those are all movies, I think. Connor says he hasn't seen K-pop Demon Hunters, but I love BP. I don't know what BP is. Might take time off at the end of the month, so maybe I'll watch a few things. Popcorn time. Connors is a huge Jisoo fan. I don't know what any of these terms mean. All right, so I'm going to mark these as movies because Weapons, Bring Her Back, and The Long Walk are all movies. And then we have TV shows. I'll put it. Connor says, oh, Blackpink. I've heard of them. I don't know. Do they do the music in Do they do the music for K-pop Demon Hunters, or is that movie just an animated? Is it them in the movie? Like they're the characters? I wouldn't know. I would not know. Jisoo. I don't know what or who that is, but I'll look. All right, Jisoo is a member, I'm guessing, of that group. Kim Jisoo, known mononymously as Jisoo, a member of Blackpink. Okay. Connor says, I heard it was lightly inspired. I have no knowledge. Well, like I said, when I get time, I'm going to watch it. What I might do might be difficult and confusing, but I may watch the movie live and record it as a reaction video as well. Boom says, it's a Stephen King short story. They based The Running Man off of it very loosely. Wait, which one is that now? Boom, which one? Which Stephen King short story did they base The Running Man off of? I'm lost. But The Running Man comes out soon too, the remake. King wrote it back in the 70s or 80s, so I figured, oh, okay. That makes sense. I don't know what's going on, but yeah. That makes sense. But then again, the Squid Game version is just red light, green light. Like, no, what am I talking about? What the hell am I talking about? Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right. But I don't know, like, were kids playing red light, green light back in like the 40s? Like, what inspired what? Kids inspire everything. But I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm confusing myself. I'm choking on gummy bears right now. I don't know how. What the hell are you talking about? I'm having a what's Homer's father's name? I'm having a him moment. I don't know what is going on. Abe. Boom says, me, I never truly know what I'm talking about. I think they were talking about me. I'm just been blabbering. I'm choking on stuff. It's crazy over here. Yeah, I'm having an Abe Simpson moment. Oh boy. That was a brain poop. Oh man. All right, so we got 3 movies, it looks like. And I did put Welcome to Derry as a show. So what shows? Ray Fee says, any new video games? Well, I'm playing Assassin's Creed Shadows. I'm playing Ghost of Yotei. I'm playing Borderlands 4. All those came out with the past. Well, Shadows came out in February, but the other 2 came out the past 2 months. Then we're playing Coral Island, which is an old game that's still like in, not beta, but it's not like quote unquote finished. Assassin's Creed Mirage came out a couple of years ago, but they're putting out new DLC, so we're going to play that when it comes out. I still have The Witcher Wild Hunt, which everyone says is good, but I haven't gone into. And then next year, there's a lot of games coming out. Grand Theft Auto 5 comes out next year, and then some other. There's a lot of third-person games that take place in feudal Japan, and I love that. And then there's a game that I'm looking forward to called either Dawn of the Bloodwalker or Blood of the Dawnwalker. One of them. It's a vampire game. Ray says, oh, Ghost of Yotei looks super cool. It's really good. Ray says, lots of ads near my stop. Lots of ads near your stop. Are you on the train? I'm confused. Connor says his favorite college football team is playing right now. 93-62. Jesus. On the subway. Maury said he's been watching a lot of No, I'm Not a Human. Let's look that up. No, I'm Not a Human. Oh, that's a video game. That is a video game. First person horror visual novel video game. That's crazy. A million conversations happening. Hopefully everyone is happy over there on the train today. Boom says he's always wondered about the etymology of Blackpink's name. Yeah, I don't know. I've heard of them and I'm like, did they just pick two colors? And boom, the long walk. Yeah, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us in here, and there are like 20 conversations. And that's without True Seattleite talking, because she's deep into Palea probably. Connor says Robert Morris Colonials versus the Hawkeyes. So I'm assuming your favorite team is probably the Hawkeyes. I've never heard of Robert Morris Colonials. Unless you went there, I don't know. I'm not throwing shade. I've just never heard of them before. Oh, I should have put this like 10 minutes ago when the kind assassin said I had a brain poop instead of a brain fart. This would be everyone, what they would be saying to me.
Stupid bitch doesn't even know. She is going to get the best bottle of wine of her stupid bitch life.
Yeah. Boom said, good God, that's nuts. Did all the defensive players get booted off? We all love Roger. I always say this not to get the kind assassin mad, but I still have a best of Roger in the chamber and a fail army in the chamber. Connor says the theory is that they're soft and girly like Pink, but they can be darker too. Interesting. Very interesting. Makes sense. Have any of them gone solo? That's one thing I don't really hear about, and I'm not into I gotta get you drunk to do a reaction. That would be hilarious. I'm not into K-pop, so I don't know the answer to this, but do K-pop groups usually spin off single artists? Because I know obviously Blackpink is huge because if I know who they are, they have to be. But I never really like hear about stuff like that. Connor says all of them have done solo work. Like, are their solo things more popular than their group stuff? Kind of like Harry Styles. His single stuff is probably more popular than One Direction. I feel like maybe. Anyone into Anne Rice? Just saw a commercial for a new show. Let's see what that is. Anne Rice. American author show. Oh, maybe I'm not going to react to it, but the new Vince Gilligan show with Reese Seahorn from Better Call Saul, that comes out. Excuse me. So I'm guessing the Anne Rice show is Talamasca, The Secret Order, 2025 horror fiction. That one, first episode was October 19th. Apparently, she did not approve the TV show. Boop, 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 boop. Connor says Zayn and Jisoo did a collab song not too long ago. I got to get up on this K-pop. I wish William was in here. William probably knows about all this stuff. Kind of Assassin said, "Oh, drama." Yeah, I don't know. I really like my background thanks to the Kind Assassin. She did a great job. The newest thing that was never here before, it used to be in the living room, is the Death Star. We added the Death Star. It was a donation. Connor says Zayn is from One Direction, I think. I have no idea who that is. Like, that's kind of like the basis of my question is when it comes to popularity, like really popular, like if I don't know who they are they that popular? You know, some people just transcend, like you may not hear their music, but you see them being talked about all the time. But what do I know? Turn on the on-air sign. I hope the battery works. The on-air sign is a little tricky because it was, I think, like, I don't know, $8. So whenever I put new batteries in, it lights up good for like 10 minutes. But yeah, that's on. So I might have to upgrade. This is funny. This got held for review, but I'm showing it anyway. Connor said, nice ass. See, boom. That I don't think should have been blocked either. But it is interesting that there haven't been more blocked things. Like last week, they were just blocking random stuff. Oh, boom. I was joking with the Kind Assassin earlier. I told her I was going to ask you to take leftovers that you cooked from your restaurant and put them in Tupperware and ship them out. Peach, but that's where the brain poop comes from. Oh, man. So let's see what I have on the list so far. It's weapons, bring her back, the long walk, welcome to Derry. But I think you wanted to add Talamasca, the secret order. Talamasca, the secret order. Boom says, is it the Sleeping Beauty stuff? I'm confused. If everybody is commenting on my butt, it's going to have to be Screen Sanctum OnlyFans. Butts only. The Kind Assassin said from IMDb, follows a secretive society which tracks supernatural beings like witches, vampires, and werewolves. That sounds pretty dope. Talamasca. Oh, I got to find that Reese Seahorn show too. RHEA. Seahorn. It is called Pluribus. Pluribus. That looks interesting. Bin Dong, all he did was send an eggplant and it got blocked. Boom says, interesting. I don't understand this. Ben, next time we talk, if we ever get a chance, I don't understand these settings. My freaking settings for the live streams, I had nothing blocked, and then people would type stuff and it just wouldn't show up. So I changed it to where I have to approve things. I don't know. YouTube is dumb. Boom said, she did. Oh, man. Oh, as going back to video games, Assassin's Creed. I don't know if we all know, but I know the Kind Assassin doesn't like finishing games because then it's over. And in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, there's one last thing to do. The very last thing you could do I mean, you don't have to do it last, but it makes sense, is you could take Cassandra on vacation and it's like the last mission. And that's really it. That's the last thing to do for that game. Boomhauer. Was today like a super busy day, Boom? Easy day? Or was it like one of those we talked about last week where it was just constantly busy throughout the whole day? Pluribus. Let's see who else is in it. All right, so I only recognize 2 people from this show. Reese Horn, obviously, Kim Wexler from Better Call Saul, and then Samba Shoot, who was in Our Flag Means Death. Those are the only people I recognize. I don't know who this is. Yeah, I don't even know. She was in Sneaky Pete. I don't know who that is. Carlos Manuel Vesga. He was in a lot of. Looks like he was in a lot of Spanish shows. And then Miriam Shore. I don't know who that is. Connor says, Steve, I got to keep it short for comment limitations. Some dude tried to punch me in the face last night at the bar and then immediately took off. I'm not even bragging, but I handled it well. Did someone try to do a hit and run, like physically, not in a car? That's weak. I'm glad you handled it. Kudos to con artist. Someone tried to cold cock him. Someone tried to cold cock con artist. Do. All right, so now I just went to YouTube. There is something posted 11 hours ago from Netflix. It's a trailer, official teaser. I don't know if it's a movie or a show, but it's Agatha Christie's 7 Dials. So they're doing another Agatha Christie thing, which I wish they were doing more like after they finish the trilogy of Death on a Nile and all that stuff. Him and I have known each other for nearly 9 months. Oh, that just makes it even more odd. You were like, some dude tried to punch my face. Like, it's someone you know? That's crazy. Also, for Godzilla fans out there, there was that little teaser. Didn't show anything, but they announced Godzilla -0. I can't wait because Godzilla -1 was amazing. And then also, speaking of Godzilla, Connor says it wasn't random. What was the one that I watched live? Oh, Shin Godzilla. That one was crazy. Shin Godzilla was nuts. That was one of the ugliest Godzillas I've ever seen. Just scrolling. But yeah, I wonder what Agatha Christie's 7 Dials. Let me look it up on Netflix. Netflix 7 Dials. The 7 Dials Mystery. It's a series. Agatha Christie's 7 Dials trailer. Netflix teases murder mystery series and reveals premiere date. Boom says, Anne Rice did a hardcore porn series based loosely around the Sleeping Beauty tale. What? And they again blocked the word giggity. Well, they can't block the sound. Ben says, Gazira. Oh, Godzilla. Gazira. Oh my God. That reminds me of the scene from Austin Powers. I don't remember. I think it was the second or third one where they're like, Godzilla. but they can't use the name. And he's like, actually, it's not Godzilla because of copyright laws. Oh, man. So that might be something. TKA, The Seven Dials Mystery is an Agatha Christie. I'll put it on. The Seven Dials Mystery. That's Netflix. The Seven Dials Mystery. Boom says it's a weird week. The time change screws with people's eating schedule, so they'll all show up at once. Well, they got 8 minutes because my eating schedule is once it's 8 o'clock, I'm immediately going out there and making, what am I making again? I think steak and mashed potatoes. Steak, mashed potatoes, relax, go to bed, and then work all over again. You know, I like eating food and talking about food. Boom. That's why I ask you so many questions. But what is like your, I don't want to say specialty, but what is the meal that you just really enjoy making and one that you really enjoy eating? Kind of Assassin said, oh, it's a book series. I thought actual porn, but I bet it does exist. That's crazy. It's what, 11 o'clock Eastern time, and there's like a 75% chance Bin Dong is still at work. Boom says, oh, sorry, TKA, I wasn't specific. Connor says, steak and eggs and steak. That's what I like for breakfast. Family Guy. Oh, Bin's not at work. I'm surprised. Laundry. Bin, you still got to do that video. The unboxing video. If anyone wants to learn how to use cameras, go to Bin Dong's YouTube page. He hasn't posted a video in a while, but he knows his shit. And I think I think it's been 3 years, but one, you have to come back out here, obviously. And two, we got to do another convention. I thought it was fun. I mean, I know it was during kind of like COVID. So it was, I mean, now it's wide open, but I thought that was fun. Also, I do need to do laundry myself. Oh, man, what's new? Oh, here's something that I forgot to mention. It's been 6 years when you had long hair. So my next giveaway is up on the website. And I know, well, True used to be a little bit confused where she thought every giveaway was during a live where I spin the wheel. But when I do popcorn buckets and physical larger items, they're on the website. So even if you don't want to win, it's really helpful if you sign up. So if you go to screensanctum.com, there's a tab for giveaways. I'm giving away, I don't know where I put it. It's the Flurkin sipper from the movie The Marvels. So I would appreciate it. You go to screensanctum.com/giveaways and sign up for it. It would be very helpful. But then on December 2nd, because the giveaway ends, it's all of November. And then I think December 2nd is the first live stream. I will be announcing the winner live. Ray Feast is heading to sleep. Good night, Ray. And congratulations on hitting level 1. True said you should require people to be watching the live when you call the winner. That's difficult because like it's not fair because when you sign up for the giveaway, like it says to leave your email to be contacted. So though I would love it, I might actually put, because Jeff's been busy, but there's a couple of changes I want to add to that. I need to add a little drop down that is like, would you like to be notified of future giveaways like that? And then also put in like, yeah, the winner's going to be announced. Actually, I think I put that in. Ray said, number 1. I think True wants all these stipulations so she could win everything. We that True's like, all of this needs to be true for you to be able to win. And when you think of it, all of them connect back to True. Boom says, every once in a while, there's a YouTube channel that runs the old Godzilla movies back to back. That would be dope. True says, shh, I figured her out. But it's funny. But though, compared to the Headpool popcorn bucket, this one is not doing very well. Which, I mean, I think it's because not a lot of people are searching for the Marvels. And everyone's always looking for Deadpool stuff. So I got to figure it out. Get more people on it. But yeah, like I said, it would be helpful if you all signed up. And if you know anybody who likes movies and collects stuff, forward it to them. They don't need to be on YouTube all the time. If they put their info and they win, they get an email. So it'll be cool. And then I think next Tuesday I should have a dyed beard because got some work stuff going on. So I'm dyeing my beard, I think on Saturday or Sunday. So yeah, that should be cool. I haven't done it since I did it green, and that was like a month and a half ago. So we'll see. I gotta see. I think Shira and Kira both have won something. I think the only Boom. I don't think Boomhauer's won anything. Oh no, Boom has won trivia night. Damn, I gotta do a trivia night. That's another thing. Maybe this month I'll start one of the lives an hour early, and I'll do trivia. I love doing trivia night. We haven't done in a long time. Trivia night was fun. But again, that's the thing where I feel like True lags 3 seconds behind everybody when it comes to like hearing me. And it's almost kind of unfair. Boom says, at home, he loves to make and eat any Thai food. At work, actually making pizzas and marsala dishes. Pizza is fun because pizza is fun because a beautiful pizza is just glorious to see and eat. Personally, I don't eat much Italian food. True says it's okay. She still loves trivia night. Well, yeah, I got to do it again because I remember we had and I still talk to him on Twitter, but Chris Evans, not the Chris Evans, but I remember he on his first live stream here, he won. But I think that was like my best trivia night because I had like a grid and like rounds, and I really kept good score. So I got to do that next time and promote it better. And also probably I would like to have a prize, but again, it's unfair if someone is playing and they get the questions too late. So I think maybe I could type the questions out because everyone could see like a chat at the same time. But it was fun, True. I think everyone really, really had fun that night. So, all right, man, this hour went fast. I know I say that after every live stream, but like this hour went really fast. I think it usually goes faster the more people we have on. Boom says you could double up some giveaways, one for everyone and one for people in chat. Oh yeah, the ones that I do in chat are whenever I give away a digital code, that goes in the chat. When I give away like a little Funko Pop, which I'm going to, that'll be in the chat. I have those 2 Fantastic Four bag clips. Those will be in the chat. Like I might use those actually if we do a trivia night for like first, second, and third place winners. Each person wins something. I haven't even bought but I'm trying to get the Superman 4K, Fantastic Four 4K. I'm going to give away both of those digital codes when I get them. But then I might also buy a second physical Superman 4K and give away the physical one as well. But we'll see what happens. We will see. Life is busy and work is busy, but thank you again for hopping on Tuesday. As always, keep an eye out if we do go live playing video games. Most likely, it's going to be Coral Island, but you might catch me finishing up Assassin's Creed Shadows. Who knows? Kind Assassin said, I'm out. Bye, everyone. Peace. Same here. I'm starving. I got to make food. So, yeah, I'll talk to you next week or in Discord if you're in there. If you're not in there, consider. But again, it would really be helpful if everyone hopped on to screensanctum.com and signed up for the giveaway. It would really be helpful. So that's it. Be safe, and I'll see you when I see you. Peace, guys.